So, we live?
Yeah.
And probably a lot of reasons. I'd say what kind of spawned the whole art thing is, I mean, I think my earliest recollection of actually creating something would probably be when I was around 6 years old, probably like kindergarten, first grade or something like that. I used to draw sketches of Rockadoodle. Has anyone seen that? He's like this rooster that's kind of like Elvis, but I used to love drawing that guy. It wouldn't be like stick figures, it'd be like an actual figure. And then when I got to junior high and high school, I would always draw like my favorite skate brands like EC or Etnies or, you know, America or something. Volcom. Used to always draw Volcom, a little Stussy, little 6 lines and connect them all, make a little Joker hat. So it wasn't until, I'd say probably after my first semester of college, I learned Photoshop and some fundamentals of digital media class, and it was like, learn how to clone stamp a picture, take the tear out of it. I'm like, just fix this picture, like this is badass. So I think after that was when I started getting into Illustrator and worked for a silkscreen shop, and I started using it every day. And pretty much after that, I would say I started getting into
I say a rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who the squad that'll
I'm from San Diego, California, the best city on earth, America's finest city. Yeah, I can't complain about the weather. We don't have a football team anymore, which is, you know, whatever. We have a baseball team. They're good, not that often, but go to games, it's fun. Day pretty much consists of, you know, just cranking out design work and, you know, whatever's on the plate for the week. There's type design, logo design, product. It's usually that. Play some Call of Duty sessions with my boy right here.
Get up. Well, get up.
I don't know the first logo I ever designed, but I can tell you that was not in Adobe Illustrator.
Well, get up. Get up. Get up. Do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat.
I'd like to think I haven't made it yet, but we'll see. Who knows?
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drops.
So HRO Design was started a couple years ago, actually. I used to work for a design agency called Soup Graphics in La Mesa. I was there for about 3 years, and the creative directors didn't really see eye to eye, so the company got split. One of them went up north to do his own thing, and Hill, who's our creative director, he kind of approached Raul and myself and said, you know, I want to start a studio down here. I want you guys to be the creative team and kind of take the lead on that stuff. And, you know, we talked about what would be a good fit and what we wanted for the company and, you know, what kind of stuff we wanted to create. And, yeah, the rest is pretty much history after that. I don't know if I necessarily, I don't know if I guess I would classify my style as being badge design. I mean, I definitely like to create badges. I would say it probably spawned from doing like a lot of apparel artwork and t-shirt graphics and stuff, because it's, you know, you're not, it's almost like making a pizza. Like you're taking all these ingredients and putting them together to make one composition, and when you simplify that, I don't know, to me it's cool, you know, less is more, and it's kind of cool seeing all these simplified forms and you make them into like this cool coin or a patch or a pin. I love collecting pins, so I'd say probably a little more illustrative style for me, but yeah, I would say badge style, I guess, spawned from like t-shirt graphics.
Get down and shake it when the beat drop. Get up.
Mac all day. Marvel's killing the game right now. 90% Illustrator, say 8% Photoshop, 2% InDesign. Tip number 1, save your work. Tip number 2, watch your spacing, kerning. Tip number 3, check your colors. Make sure all your colors are on point. Your blacks, make sure your blacks are all the same. So logo process, I would say usually do research based on what the client wants, and just kind of figure out what kind of style they're looking for. Do a lot of sketches and just kind of rough concepts just to get them on paper so I have something to look at. And I mean, it can be super rough. I mean, it could be a little 2-second sketch just to have the idea there, just so I can go back as a point of reference. And after that, I usually scan it, take it into Illustrator, start vectoring everything out, and pretty much go from there.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Some deep questions right here. Daily inspiration, I would say probably just to try new things, to try new techniques, whether it's texturing or, you know, doing cool polished look on 3D type. I would say just progressing and just trying new things and not kind of staying within one realm. Probably my daily inspiration.
You don't stop, 'cause ghetto funk has got to beat the show shot.
Top 5 favorite logos ever of all time. Man, I don't know. I feel like that's a whole separate interview. I don't think I could name the top 5. Favorite designer? This guy right here. For you, just come in the frame real quick, just so they can see your face. No, let them see your face. No, for real though, this guy kills it. I mean, I work with him every day. He's got sketch game is on point, design game, everything is on point. I would say as far as designers, I have a lot of favorite illustrators, just because they, you know, they can do just insane amounts of detailed work. Like I respect that just as much as, you know, designing a simple logo. So I mean, I like Tom Whalen has a really dope style. Love his vector style and doing kind of like the two-tone face thing. Eric Tan has a really sick style. Dan Mumford, insane illustrator, and that guy's dope. Draplin, of course, just he has pretty bold, iconic logos. Clark Orr is another big one on my list. That guy's super dope. A couple of his little stamp prints back here. I don't know if that's 5, but I have a whole list.
Rock to the rhythm, go. I said rock to the rhythm.
I'd say just being able to do what I do every day. I mean, I love what I do. I love to create. You know, even if you have bad days when you're in a creative rut. I mean, no offense to construction workers, but I'd definitely rather be doing this than, you know, putting up some drywall. So I'd say just being able to create art every day and just progressing that. Wow, worst client story? Okay, I won't tell you necessarily, I don't know, I guess you could call them a client. I used to work for silkstring company, and used to do like t-shirt layout and printing and all that. And this lady, man, she was on another level. She wanted, you know, this, and this, and she wanted it right now, would not back down. And this, okay, just for reference, I'm gonna show you. So this lady, I'm at my computer here, right? And I got my computer like this, and she's sitting, here, can you see that? You got it? Okay. So I'm at my computer like, yeah, and she's sitting across from me. And I'm like, yeah, so I scanned a photo of her family that she wanted printed in a shirt. And this lady says, I want this photo, but this person in the picture, can you turn them around so I can see the front of their face? And I'm like, ma'am, I can't do that. And she's like, well, what do you mean? Just Photoshop it. And I'm like, ma'am, it doesn't work like that. I can't turn somebody around to see the front. It's as a physical and visual impossibility for me to do. And she was relentless. She was just, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Like, just Photoshop it, and would not give up. And finally I said, ma'am, that's about the best I can do for you. She left. One thing I always carry on me, I mean, I don't really carry like pencils or anything on me. I mean, maybe in my backpack. I usually have my keys or like a knife. I carry a pocket knife sometimes. It's something I carry with every day. Yeah, I don't know, I can't really think of anything. Hobbies, I love collecting pins. I don't know if you can see some of this, but I have a pretty cool collection going so far of pins and patches and stuff. Love collecting that stuff. Hobbies, probably increasing my kill to death ratio on Call of Duty with this guy right here. You know, just kind of doing everyday stuff on the weekend with my wife, and my dog, all that good stuff.
Get up. Well, get up.
On attaining new clients, I think if you're looking to do something kind of specific and you're interested in a certain industry, whether that be, you know, working for Adidas or, you know, designing shoes, or if you want to work for like Volcom, designing t-shirts and board shorts, if you don't have that kind of work in your portfolio, just make it anyway. You know, even if you don't have that official client yet, I mean, if you want that style of work, I mean, just start making stuff. I mean, whatever you think is cool, whatever you think is trendy, I mean, just start working on it and build up your portfolio so that if you know, when the time comes that you submit like a resume and your portfolio to them, it's like, you know, this is what I'm capable of. Like, I feel like my style matches with yours. Don't know yet. Be curious to find out, but I mean, I definitely enjoy what I'm doing right now, and I wouldn't change it for anything. But I would say just to progress as a designer, and hopefully trying to get into more illustrative stuff, because that's just something I personally like to practice. So I'd like to eventually start doing some cool like poster design work. Hopefully, like, you know, do a cool show of badges, or some like art show with just a bunch of badge work that I do. Something. We'll see.
Rock to the rhythm, go. I said rock to the rhythm.
Well, I'm just gonna say this, because if I don't, I know I'm gonna catch flack for it. So my wife is the most inspiring person to me. I love you, babe. No, but honestly, my wife is an incredible woman. I mean, she's incredibly goal oriented, just, you know, knows what she wants and goes after it. And seeing her do that definitely inspires me to, you know, get what I want, and not be afraid to take risks even if people tell you no. But other than my wife, I would say following that would probably just be other designers, and just kind of seeing what they're doing to put their name out there, because it's pretty cool to see how people grow and like where their work ends up, because you just never know where you're going to see your work. And I would just say, yeah, just other designers, and definitely my wife. That's the most inspiring person.
Get up.
Message of inspiration. Create more. Don't be afraid for people to tell you you suck, because I've heard that quite a bit. Yeah, just don't be afraid to get what you want. You know, if you want to learn something, look it up. Don't wait for people to tell you this is what you should be doing. You know, if you're curious about something, go for it, man. Just you know, do what makes you happy, and everything else will follow. What's up, guys? This is Myles Mendoza doing an interview with Logo Inspirations. You can follow me on Instagram at mylito04, and be sure to follow HRO Design at HRO Design. Catch you later.